I keep telling y'all, I am undefeated with these fucking chimes. This a chime to chime. Hold on. This is a chime to chime. Check the dates. Oh my God.
I took you out to eat, bitch, you gon' let me fuck. Won't get a dime out of me, a phone catch my nut. I'm losing money, don't find a way, bitch, I'm a swipe. We're trying to swipe. China 2026, we're trying to swipe all this out, man. We going big, man. We getting all this money, man. Just come to me prepared. I don't need any personal information. Are you not sending any type of money? Just come to me prepared. I repeat, just come to me prepared, man.
Y'all, it's a lot of scamming going on with the.
So imagine scrolling through TikTok and suddenly you see someone saying, I just got thousands of dollars for free. Then another person says, this glitch still work. Then someone else tell you, comment me and I will show you how. It sounds almost too good to be true. And honestly, that's exactly what made me so curious. What is this so-called Chime glitch? Is it actually real or are people simply falling for another internet scam?
Me scammed? That's impossible.
Let's talk about it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joy. On this channel, we'll talk about trendy stories, social media, and the viral topic everyone is talking about online. Lately, my TikTok has been filled with videos about something called Chime glitch.
If you didn't get paid off a chime, hit me, man. Them debit unloads going crazy. It's easy, simple. I'm not withholding sauce. You can get the sauce. You can do the steps yourself. Just hit me up, and I'm gonna get you together, man. This ain't none of that spooky shit that everybody else be having, man. Real bread, man. Real cheese. All you need is a Chime account, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Hit the DM. Make sure you hit me up, and I'm gonna get you together, man. No withholding, no sauce. You gonna get everybody paid. All you need is a Chime. Hit me up.
Some people claim they have made thousands of dollars. Others say it's a scam. Some creators are even charging people to learn this so-called secret. So I decided to look into it. Let's talk about what's really going on. You know what's funny? Every month the internet comes up with another easy money trend. One day it's crypto, the next day is a secret investment. Then suddenly everyone is talking about bank glitch. This time the name everyone keep measuring is Chime glitch. And thousands of people are wondering, am I missing out? So before we even talk about this so-called glitch, let's understand what Chime actually is. Chime is a financial technology company that offers services like checking accounts, debit cards, direct deposits, and other banking features through partner banks. Millions of people use it for everyday banking. It is a legitimate financial service, but that's very different from the claims being made in these viral TikTok videos. Here is where things get interesting. Despite what many TikTok videos suggest, there is not a legitimate secret features that let people legally create free money. The video often shows frames like unlimited money, bank glitch, easy cash, message me for the method, but when you look closer, many of these videos never actually explain anything clearly at all. Now let's watch what people are saying about Chime glitch on TikTok.
Hey TikTok, hey everyone that's still looking at my page and seeing everything that's coming through my page, bro. I'm glad y'all paying attention. Can y'all continue to keep running and rushing me, bro? I'm nearby my phone. We're working today, man. We're trying to swipe. We're trying to swipe. China 2026. We're trying to swipe all this out, man. We going big, man. We're getting all this money, man. Just come to me prepared. I don't need any personal information. Are you not sending any type of money? Just come to me prepared. I repeat, just come to me prepared, man. All it takes is 3 to 10 minutes at your time of your day, man. We will get our money. We cannot swipe the whole thing today. We can swipe one half today, and tomorrow morning we can swipe the rest. Just tap in with me, man. Not come to me with no negative account. I repeat, no negative account. I cannot do anything with no negative account. And you will have to have something sitting inside your account, man. Just hit my DM and we can work right now.
Yo, Chime is busting. For all the motherfuckers trying to spread the false narrative like Chime is not hitting still, if Chime not hitting no more, That's like saying like a BLA or something I hate no more. If you don't know the sauce, you just don't know the sauce. But stop trying to make it seem like just because you know some shit or you tried it and fucked up, that shit don't work no more. That shit still work. A lot of shit still work. Crown's Casino still work. Subway logs still work sometimes. You gotta just know a good site to get them from. I got a good site. It's always about who you know and what you know how to do. Shit, even one pay still smacking with the right bid. And Crown's Casino.
If you didn't get paid off a Chime, hit me, man. Them debit unloads going crazy. It's easy, simple. I'm not withholding sauce. You can get the sauce. You can do the steps yourself. Just hit me up, and I'm gonna get you together, man. This ain't none of that fluky shit that everybody else be having, man. Real bread, man. Real cheese. All you need is a Chime account, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Hit the DM. Make sure you hit me up, and I'm gonna get you together, man. No withholding, no sauce. We're gonna get everybody paid. All you need is a Chime. Hit me up.
Watching these videos, I noticed something. Almost every creator says, DM me, buy my guy, pay first. But very few actually explain how this supposed glitch work, and that's immediately raise questions. This is probably the biggest controversy. Many people say they are not actually paying for a glitch. They are paying someone who promised to teach them a secret. Then they either receive information that does not work or they never hear from that seller again. Some people have even reported paying for a guide or access to private group that turned out to be worthless. That's why so many people are warning others to be very careful about these guys coming online to talk about Chime glitch. To be honest, there are people actually falling for this. I think it's because the videos are very convincing, and you will see someone showing cars, screenshots of a large balance, luxury cars, designer clothes, and they will say this is all from Chime glitch. And when people are struggling financially, it's understandable that an offer of easy money can be tempting. That's also why this kind of claims, they spread so quickly. So this old glitch thing, the only real advantage I can think of is that those conversations remind people to be more careful online. They encourage people to question extraordinary claims before handling over money or personal informations. But the supposed glitch itself is not something you should count on as a way of making money, honestly.
Y'all, it's a lot of scamming going on with the actual banks. I would say beware of people calling saying they're like your bank. And what they're doing is they're able to somehow get into your bank information, and I mean your online banking. And they're sitting here basically able to literally tell you how many accounts you have. So if you have a checking and a savings, they're able to see it. They're able to tell you each amount that is in both accounts. And they're basically trying to get you to take your money out of something and add it somewhere else. They're also adding the money on temporary like Chime cards. So be careful with that, because I also had a friend tell me yesterday that her mom also got scammed out of $600. Somehow her card was used somewhere she was not at. Same thing with mine. I was told that I had somebody out of Texas log into my online banking and was able to see absolutely everything. I cried all day yesterday about it because $2,300 is gone out of my account. And at this point, all I can do is trust God and trust that the bank is going to do their job and put that money back in my account. So just beware. I currently bank with Wells Fargo, and they filed it as a fraud claim, but I'm just letting everybody else know that for right now, the scammers are really bad. The last place I had used my actual debit card was at Home Goods, and I got a phone call and a message stating that my card was swiped for a $4,000, almost $5,000 charge with Geico. So, if you bank with Wells Fargo or anywhere else that's honestly having these scams going on, just beware and immediately call your bank, because they're able to tell you absolutely everything that is going on inside of your actual bank account.
If you bank with Chime, listen to this. Alright, so if you get scammed, just be cautious because you never know if they're gonna respond to you or how that's gonna go. So in October, I got a call. Well, actually, first I got a text message saying I had a charge states and states away. And then I got another one saying I got a charge states and states away. You know, the normal fraud text you get. Did you make this? No. I said no. Then I get a follow-up saying that they're going to call me. So, you know, they call me. Yada, yada, yada. They send me texts with links. The text state, you know, like, click this link, yada, yada, yada. So you click the link takes you straight to Chime's website. They said that they were going to walk me through the steps to transfer my money into a temporary credit adjustment account. You know, they had the links to Chime, they had the text messages, they had account information, you know, all these informations that would make someone think that it's actually Chime. So I did that, realized obviously that it was a scam. It's social engineering. I thought it was Chime. Sometimes I still think it was Chime because how do these scammers have all of this information? So I filed a Regulation E dispute, which legally they have to investigate, right? So I filed that. They probably took about 5 seconds to look at it, and it was nope, it's not unauthorized. Case closed. So naturally, I filed a reinvestigation because, I attached all the documents, detailed timelines. I even had part of the phone call recorded. However, I couldn't upload the audio, so I had transcript of the audio. So I uploaded that, you know, of the conversation. Guess what I got back in response to that? Nothing. Nothing. Not a hey, we received your email. Actually, I did get one of those. It was a bot response. We received your email. That's about it, though. A week or so goes by, still haven't heard anything. So I file a complaint with the, what is it? CFPB, Consumer Financial something or another. You know, they look at it. Chime responds in a quarterly, you know, in a timely manner to that. Still, they denied it. So I filed a reinvestigation with them, with Chime. Under Regulation E, they have to, or at bare minimum, respond, tell me what's happening, what's going on. But instead, Chime's just ignoring me. Like kind of like maybe if we don't respond to this guy, he'll just kind of go away. You know, if we just wait it out long enough. So I filed another complaint with the CFPB, which apparently confused all of them because they treated my lack of response complaint like it was the original complaint the first time. But regardless of that, Chime still hasn't responded, you know, to the person that had all their money stolen. I don't know. So here I am talking to TikTok because Chime refuses to talk to me. $3,200 gone. Legal obligations are being ignored. Emails are being unanswered. They sure can't send me all their promotional emails though. They can send those out just fine. Chime, you don't get to ignore people when they get scammed and you deny their claim without properly investigating it. Just do your job, follow the law. Everyone watching this, tag Chime. Hopefully they'll understand how to handle customer support a little better. hearing it from TikTok.
And if you're like me and you bank with Chime, you need to be watching out for the same shit that just happened to me the other day. So long story short, I received a text message like it was Chime, notifying me that somebody tried to make a transaction with my debit card at Walgreens. It said, "Was this you that did this?" I said, "No." It replied a text message like Chime would, but see, I received a phone call. But see, me not really knowing those red flags to look for, because mind you, I've never been through this shit before for real, I answered the phone. This man sounded like Chime customer support to the T. The man had the last four of my social. The man had the last four of my debit card. He had my address. He had my email. And of course, clearly he had my phone number. The man basically told me that my whole account was compromised. And they had to help me get into a whole nother bank account and a new routing number. He was even able to see what I was seeing on my screen in my bank account. Yes, that's how serious it was. Somehow, some way, this man got me to move my funds to my own email that I know my password to and my information to. But he also had me add ID in front of it. I know the story is getting more and more fucking ridiculous. I get it. But in that situation, I was at the store. It was a lot going on. I was overwhelmed. It was loud. It was a lot going on. I was already nervous because I'm scared. Like, this is the money that I work hard for. I just had a direct deposit from my paycheck going through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real life worried at this point. And I instantly knew as soon as that shit happened, fucking idiot. An idiot. No, I know. A fucking idiot. But in that moment, when you're manipulated so tough to where it's like, it sounded so fucking real. You know, I'm 27 years old. Like, it sounded so real and so legit. Like, them having my information like that, pretending like they were Chime customer support, they got me for my money. 1,000 plus. Been trying to file a dispute. They denied me twice. 2 days they denied me twice. And I had to appeal twice. I filed 2 police reports, 1 FBI report, contacted the Better Business Bureau. I had screenshots of the number that texted me, the text message, the number that called me. I had screenshots of everything to the T. They're still trying to basically saying I'm eligible for my provisional credit. But how is it that I'm eligible for my provisional credit, but yet y'all keep trying to deny me for the dispute? Red flag. So it's starting to make me feel like, are y'all a part of this bullshit? Y'all are just acting like y'all ain't? I don't know. Who else is going through this shit? Like, I cannot be the only person dealing with this weird shit with Chime. If I can't go into the branch, I don't want it. If this is what it's going to cost me. Because my own bank didn't even have my back.
Now, let's talk about the risk. If someone is asking you to pay money to learn so-called bank glitch, that's already a reason to be captioned. Be careful. If someone asks you for your bank details, that's another major red flag. And if someone encourages you to misuse a financial service or participate in fraudulent activities, you can end up losing money, having your account restricted, or facing other serious consequences. I understand sometimes some people can be in a financial, difficulties, financial situation that they just think, okay, maybe this is a quick way they can get money. I mean, it's always risks that comes with things like this. So after watching all these videos, I think the biggest lesson is not really about Chime. It's about how quick social media can turn an unverified claim into a viral trend. When thousands of people repeat the same thing, it can start to feel true. At the same time, popularity is not true. Whenever someone promises easy money with no risk, that's actually the moment to slow down and ask questions. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you seen these Chime glitch videos on TikTok? Do you think people are genuinely finding a loophole, or do you think many people are simply being scammed? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe. I am Joy. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.